These are so cheap, but they're used by so many people. And I figured I'd just give my opinion on these two about what I truly, personally feel about these fragrances. First one we have here. This one is called Smokin' Hot Fragrance Body Spray. This stuff is so incredibly cheap, it actually disgusts me. It says compared to Armani Code. Now, I've tried Armani Code before. This does not smell like Armani Code. This smells like something you should spray after you use the bathroom and you only have one bathroom in your house. This is something you spray if you want your food that you didn't cook right to smell better. It is so synthetic. It kind of smells like Windex. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. It says that the ingredients here are alcohol, denate, water, and perfume. And propylene glycol. I don't know what propylene I can't even read that right. Glycol is, but it's not at all. I mean, sure, the atomizer is actually pretty decent, but it's not. That's a no-go. Not at all. Wouldn't recommend it. Just get Armani Code. I mean, if you really want to spray it around yourself in the house. It smells like spicy Windex. I don't know what it says it has fragrance. It doesn't even tell you what the notes are. And a fragrance bottle should never be made out of a plastic like that, ever. That's a disappointment right there. This next one is the Axe product. Now, I used to wear Axe product actually quite a bit in middle school and a little bit in high school, but I'll get to that in a second. So with Axe, at first I didn't mind it because I wasn't really aware of the actual fragrances in the world. Now, spraying this, it doesn't smell bad. It's just, it smells cheap. And there's a lot of it. And it's worse is that because it's so strong with one spray, what makes it worse is the fact that you can do this. Like, who needs that? No one in the world of worlds needs to spray something for that long. If anything, they should take this atomizer out, just get a bottle that does tiny little driplets, and then you drip it on yourself. That would actually make it work a lot better, and you wouldn't be tasting chemical water. This, it doesn't per se smell bad. It does have a freshness to it, but it's just, you can tell it's cheap. I don't like it. I don't think anyone's really gonna like it. And again, you can spray this for 10 minutes straight and burn your eyes, and Axe is somehow okay with it. It's not. Okay, and again, I have another one that I used a little bit during high school, and that's because that one, I think it was another form of Excite. I think it was an earlier reformulation, or an original formulation. And that stuff you see there, it was different because it was almost completely empty. So whenever I sprayed it, it actually sprayed like a proper atomizer would, as opposed to this 10-minute chemical spray. So actually spraying it upon myself, I actually had to get it super close and then would spray it, and it actually ended up smelling really good. It somehow got me a date. Do I know how or really why? No. But there's that. Again, if you want to get a good cheap fragrance, just go to, no, not Macy's. Macy's overcharges. Go to Kohl's, go to Calvin Klein's, go to a store that just sells them. A lot of time, I feel like a lot of good ones is Polo, Dylan Blue, and Calvin Klein. They make fragrances, and Ralph Lauren. Though, I mean, those are all pretty good for cheap fragrances. If you're say maybe making minimum wage, or you're a teenager or preteen, and you don't make a lot of money, or you have no way of making money, much like a lot of cases what I've had for most of my life, where I haven't been able to make a lot of money at all, and I was very dependent on my parents for making money. This is what I got stuck with. Never again. This is terrible. Don't get it. Unless you're desperate. And even if you do get it and spray it, just take the atomizer off and just pour it on yourself, because you'd be better off doing that than spraying it for 10 minutes straight to try to smell like the King of Kings. And again, I despise this. I hate it. I don't like it. I've never smelled something more foul than spicy Windex. If you want Windex that smells spicy, go on to eBay and buy this. Or Amazon. Hell, maybe they have it on Amazon. I do not know. But again, this has been another fragrance review video. That's a terrible bottle. No, see you guys. When I see you guys, this was James with an M.